Alright guys, let's get into it because there's a lot happening across the MMA world right now. From Ilia Topuria's divorce drama spiraling into serious territory with reported threats toward his wife to Andrew Tate reacting to his loss with some surprising honesty mixed with excuses, Jake Paul looking almost unrecognizable after surgery, and big names like Yoel Romero, Colby Covington, and more stirring up fresh headlines. Let's break it all down. We start with something pretty wild out of Thailand. Recently a clip surfaced of Daniel Cormier sparring heavyweight standout Mukumat Vakiv at Tiger Muay Thai. At first, it looked playful, like they were just moving around and flowing. But new footage shows things escalated real quick.
Work for clean power.
But that's not all, because the biggest headline right now surrounds Ilia Topuria's personal life, and it's getting darker. Spanish outlet Ola reported that Georgina Uzcategui has gone to the National Police headquarters in Madrid, filing complaints over online threats and harassment linked to her divorce situation with Ilia. According to journalist Isabel Rabago, Georgina allegedly presented herself to lawyers as a victim of abuse and reportedly demanded a significant financial settlement in exchange for not pursuing the case. Despite Ilia reportedly agreeing to terms, she still went ahead and filed an abuse complaint after learning of the formal separation filing. It's messy, it's complicated, and it has now turned into a serious legal and public scandal. Meanwhile, Ilia was back in the gym instead of engaging publicly with the drama. He was recently seen working alongside Merab Dvalishvili in Spain, the two grinding away, smiling, and looking locked in. Merab praised Ilia's boxing, Ilia praised Merab's wrestling, just two elite guys sharpening each other while chaos spins around outside.
Another good training session with Ilia Topuria, Omar, Pablo, and coach, and security, number one strong guy. Yeah.
The machine is the best. The machine. Number one.
Let's go. Let's go. Espane Ciuart, Ilia Topuria está neta. Boxi mawarji sheben. You know, boxer no good for me. I'm wrestler, you know. But this guy, very good boxer, you know. Thank you guys.
Now let's shift gears to Andrew Tate, who finally addressed his loss to Chase Damore. Tate admitted something many didn't expect. He gassed hard after the second round. He said early on Damore couldn't touch him, but fatigue changed everything. Then the excuses rolled in. Maybe it was ring rust, maybe age, maybe weight, maybe pressure.
I don't even know. I've not yet had time to process why he beat me. I got tired after the second round, and I don't know why. The first and second round, he couldn't touch me. If I didn't get tired, I would have won. I'm a better boxer, but I did get tired. Maybe it's ring rust. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe he's too heavy and he kept leaning on me. I don't know why, but he beat me. And let me make something else very clear to you. I have complete respect for Chase Damore. It would have been very difficult for him mentally, just like it was very difficult for me mentally. And for him to turn up on the day and get it done, complete respect to him. As long as I'm breathing, I'm not afraid of any of you. And if I can get up, I'm gonna get up. I don't feel sorry for myself. I don't sit around hoping my enemies are gonna have mercy on me. I don't mope around the house like, oh, please stop. Nah, you. I'll get up. Kick my ass, I'll get up. That's why I'm top G. Not because I always win, because I always get up. Anyone I've inspired has made it all worth it. And if I could go back in time, knowing the result, knowing I would lose in front of the world, I'd do it again.
But now we move to Jake Paul, and honestly, this one looked painful. Jake shared new hospital footage after his TKO loss to Anthony Joshua, and his face looks completely different.
Guys, I'm okay. Just pray for me, alright?
My heart out tonight, man. I gave everything I had in there. I tried to keep swinging even when I couldn't feel my face. My jaw's shot. Doctor says it's broken. They're wrapping my head up, stitched me here. I don't know. I did my best.
Of course, conspiracy theories exploded online right after the fight, with some people claiming Joshua carried Jake to later rounds for entertainment. Eddie Hearn shut that down instantly during an interview with Ariel Helwani. He reminded everyone Jake's jaw is shattered, saying there is nothing fake about bones breaking.
Any discussion, any agreement about, hey, you need to get the fight into this round, you need to carry him for X amount of rounds, you need to do your part to get it into the 5th, 6th, or whatever?
Absolutely no way ever. I mean, if you look at a couple of the right hands that AJ missed with in the first couple of rounds, like they would have done the same job on Jake's jaw if they would have landed. And Jake did very well to avoid them. So I always said going into the fight, AJ's not the kind of guy that's going to come out like a train, just start swinging away. He's going to take his time, and that's what he did. You know, the fight definitely went a few more rounds than anticipated from Anthony, but it's like even now, it's like, yeah, it was definitely a fix. Some guy commented today on one of my posts, yeah, it was definitely a fix. I go, you do know that he's broken his jaw in 2 places. Like, he may never be able to fight again. People aren't really talking about this. People just think, oh, you just get your jaw wired, bolted together by a couple of screws, and on you go. There have been many fighters who have had their jaws broken that never boxed again. And yeah, oh no, that might have been real, that bit, but the other stuff, it's like, we're not actors here, you know? Like, it was 100% real. There was never any strategy, any deal, any script. AJ wanted to land clean as soon as possible. Unfortunately, the only time he landed really clean was in the 6th round.
Meanwhile, Arman Tsarukyan is absolutely refusing to slow down. He's now set for his 3rd competitive appearance in just a month, this time transitioning to freestyle wrestling against Lance Palmer at Real American Freestyle in Miami. That card is already huge with Colby Covington versus Luke Rockhold and Bo Nickel versus Yoel Romero. Arman just came off winning gold in ACBJ and still has another grappling match lined up shortly after. The man is on a mission and staying insanely active. Speaking of Yoel Romero, the soldier of God is not slowing down either. After dominating Pat Downey, Romero is now eyeing a boxing match with none other than Anderson Silva. He straight up called Silva out, saying Silva called the wrong name and should be fighting him instead. He wants it. He's confident. And honestly, Silva versus Romero in boxing? That's fireworks. And then we get to Colby Covington, who is doing what Colby does best, talking. After Tyron Woodley was knocked out in his recent boxing bout, Colby went in on him brutally, calling him out for a rematch and claiming Woodley is now just chasing paychecks.
Woodley, how the mighty have fallen. I know people like to say don't kick a man while he's down. It's in poor taste. But personally, I say that's the best time to kick a slime bag like you, because you're easier to reach. You used to fight for championships. Now you're out here selling the last of your dignity, taking beatings from YouTubers and geriatrics so you could pay off your baby mamas. You should be retired on a beach somewhere drinking Mai Tais, but instead you're face down, ass up in a boxing ring posing for dude wipe promos. I know you got mouths to feed, Woodley. I know your brand is at an all-time low. We all know you need the money. You know, I've always been here to pick you up when you're down, Tyron. So let me help you one more time. Quit boxing, because you never were a boxer. You were an All-American and Big 12 champion in wrestling. So come on over to Real American Freestyle, and after I mop the mat with Luke Rockhold January 10th, you can take your chance at redemption. Let me put you out of your misery and end you for good. You know how to contact my people. Give them a call.
Elsewhere, sparring footage surfaced showing Mauricio Rua landing a brutal right-hand knockout on a training partner ahead of his fight with Rafael Fiziev. Hamzat Shamiv also picked up Athlete of the Year honors from the Ministry of Physical Culture and Sports of Chechnya, recognizing his dominance and championship success. Another accolade, another notch in Hamzat's rising legacy. And to close out the competitive side of things, Justin Gaethje tested something recently, whether Kamaru Usman could actually submit him. Turns out, yes, he can. Usman called his shot, locked in the choke, and Justin was quickly in serious trouble, turning purple before admitting it was tight.
100% finish you then. 100%. He got that bicep. Nice and flat. He got that bicep.
I'm great. What the fuck are you talking?
100%.
You're not good. We know he's not good now.
See, I'm good now. I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Cookie!
Someone's got it yet. That was my bad side too.
I'm allowed to reach. What's up with this hand? That's why I'm just my defense.
Oh, he's going to sleep.
You got him?
Yep.
Yeah, the knee on the head. That's what it is. It's the knee on the head.
No, that's perfect. That's perfect. He was just red before. That's perfect.
That was 1 second.
His cheeks is perfect.
There goes sleep.
And that's going to do it for today's roundup. Huge storylines, a lot of heated words, and plenty of unforgettable moments across the MMA world. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you enjoyed the coverage, make sure to hit like, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe so you don't miss any of the latest MMA updates. I'll see you in the next one.